Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clouds of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And you can see it, man. Brothers did videos on this already, I'm sure. But you see what it is, man. Right? Mass Salakia for the background. It says Turkey, Syria earthquake. Please help us. Fury as the locals search for loved ones in trouble. So that's what you see, man. And the Most High's judgment is coming forth. The Most High is not gonna acquit the wicked. The Most High is not gonna acquit these nations of the evil that they've contributed toward the house of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right? Ain't none of these nations gonna escape. And it says down here, more than 5,200 people dead after earthquake, man. We've been telling you people that the numbers was gonna climb. It's not gonna be one or two people no more, man. The Most High is about to up the ante, man. The Most High is about to bring judgment on a higher rate, on a higher scale that you people can't even fathom, man. Right? Soon you are going to know that it is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua that's judging this earth. Right? Whether it's one person that's put to death or over 5,200 people that's put to death. The Most High is the judge. The Most High is going to be the executioner, man. Let's get it. This is I just want to get this before First Samuel, right? First Samuel chapter 2. Let's go to First Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up, man. So it's telling you the Lord killeth, man. The Lord killeth. Right? So that's who's doing this, man. That's who did this Turkey Syria earthquake. That's what it is, man. It was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Right? And you can continue to live in denial and believe that this was an isolated incident. There's gonna be many more like this, man. Many more like this. Right? Let's go to the book of Second Chronicles, right? See if this is what I want. Second Chronicles 19. No, you know what? Let's do Zephaniah, right? Zephaniah. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. But the unjust knoweth no shame, man. And who's the unjust? These nations, man. Right? They don't have no shame in what they've done to the children of Israel, man. The world is in an uproar, and this whole world is collapsing because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to deliver his elect, man, from the nation of Israel. Everybody is not the Lord's people. Right? Everybody is not the Lord's people. Only the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Which Israel has been scattered throughout all nations, right? There are Israelites in Turkey. There are Israelites in Syria. There are Israelites all over Europe, man, because that's the whole region of Europe over there, man. But see, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing judgment, right? So let's get into this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing. The elect be edified. Shalom.
The desperation is now turning to anger as families living in freezing conditions wait for aid. Sky's special correspondent Alex Crawford witnessed that rage firsthand, and a warning that her report from the city of Antakya shows attempts to resuscitate a child who died, which viewers may find distressing.
They're using bits of rubble, whatever they can get their hands on, to reach those buried. Can anyone hear me? She's shouting. They can hear sounds. So they keep calling and listening for the loved ones who lived here. But they've come with little more than courage and a great deal of hope. And their tools make barely any impact on an 8-story building now all on the ground floor. Relatives look on, sick with worry. And a bubbling anger growing inside.
We have no electricity, we have no any additional machines to supply our machines. We have no support yet from the government. We have
now 40 hours, no one comes to touch this.
Nobody
are here to touch this. Understand?
And you know what's crazy, man? These people, these these people come to America from over there in Turkey and Syria and in that region of Europe, and they come over here and they're proud against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They look down on them, man. They don't care what happens to them, man. Right? Which all of you other nations are going to realize and know that you are only here to serve the Israelites, man. That's your whole purpose. You are servants, right? You are not people of value, man, right? But yet you come to America, right? Get a business and jump in to oppress the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, the chosen people, man. You jump in head first, man, to continuously oppress, right, the children of Israel. So what do you think is going to happen to you, man? Right? What did the Most High say, man? He said that they are going to grab on the skirt of him that is a Jew, right? I can find that real quick. Salakia, bear with me 1 minute. Salakia. See if I can find it. I ain't read that one in a while. All right. So let me share this. This is Zechariah, right? Let's share it. This is Zechariah chapter 8, right? Verse 23. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass. And what days? The last days, right? I'm going to start at 22. Zechariah 8 and 22. Yea, many people and strong nations shall come to seek the Lord of hosts in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, and Jerusalem represents the nation of Israel. And to pray before the Lord. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts. In those days it shall come to pass that 10 men, which is completion, shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew. Who is gonna have the skirt on him? And who's gonna be the Jew? Who's gonna be the Jew that has the skirt of him, man? Skirt on him. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The children of Israel. Even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you. For we have heard that the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is with you. Right? So these other nations, they're going to catch so much hell, man. They're gonna catch so much hell that they're going to realize that they are people of no value, man, and that the only people that matter on this earth are the Israelites, man. Right? The whole world is going to bow at the knees of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. And how they're gonna do that? They are going to serve the Israelites, man. You can't get around it. You can't make end the story on your own. The end of the story is gonna be what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said, man. Right? All right. Salakia, let me get something else real quick to show you more proof that the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? So that trumpet is the truth, man. That trumpet is this Bible that we are preaching throughout the four corners of the earth, man. There's truth coming out via internet, right? YouTube, all social media platforms, right? This truth is being pushed throughout the whole earth, man. And that's the trumpet. And people are afraid. These nations are afraid. Why? Because the two witnesses are waking up, man. The two sticks are coming together. Right? The tribes are waking up. So that's good for us, right? And bad for y'all. Bad for these other nations, man. Even bad for 2/3 of our people that's going to be destroyed in the land of America, Babylon the Great, and all other countries, man. Right? So it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city? And the Lord have not done it, man. The Lord did this. Who gonna do something about it? Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Right? There's nothing you can do about it. Right? Now they pleading for help, man. Please help us. But when you over here oppressing the Israelites, right? And you see what's happening to the Israelites over here, you don't think to help them. All these other nations, they're nothing but pure hypocrites and enemies, and they hate the children of Israel, man, because they're not the children of Israel, man. All these other nations have been able to flourish off of the backs of the slaves, and the slaves are the Israelites, man. All of them, man. They all are in bed with this beast system. All of them. Which is America, man. Flowing out of America into all these other nations. They have come together, as it tells you in the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, how they came together to oppress the Israelites and make them a nation no more. Right? So, hey, you got to get paid back for that. And you're going to get paid back for that, man. You know? So, yeah, let's continue. Salaki for the rant.
From the 40 hours. I am the one waiting here for 40 hours. No one can escape an area here to touch.
Now we are dying here.
No.
Just dying. Okay, just dying.
They stand in huddles weeping and find comfort by talking to the trapped children they may never see again. Be strong, Beniz, she's saying to him. Be strong, we are here. The fury is real and raw. The government's not here, she's shouting. Enough, enough, enough. This city, which hugs the Syrian border, appears to be one of the worst hit. It's home to a huge number of Syrian refugees who fled the war to safety here. And the Hatay mayor is from the main opposition party, stoking suspicions that this may have contributed to the little aid evident here. We saw residents helping themselves to food and supplies from a supermarket which had been broken into. We also saw a television being carted away. It's because we're hungry, one man told us. Desperation is haunting this city. For the love of God, please help us, she begs us. God, I'm waiting for help, she says.
What God? Because they got their own gods, man. Their God ain't real. They're praying to an idol, man. They have no one to help them. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not hearing their prayers because he don't give a shit about them, man. right? And this is going to be the face of all the nations soon, man. They're all going to look like that, right? This is Isaiah 29, verse 6. And it reads, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storms and tempests and flames of devouring fire." These nations, man. Right? And I can read up. Let's go to 5. Isaiah 29 and 5. Right? "Moreover, the multitude of thy strangers shall be like small dust, and the multitude of the terrible ones shall be as chaff that passeth away. Yea, it shall be at an instant, suddenly," man. This was sudden, man. They didn't have time to react, right? They didn't have time to make a move. They didn't have time for none of that, man. Everything, all this came in an instant suddenly, man. Right? And the Most High said that these nations are going to be visited, man, with earthquakes, right? Storm and tempest. All hell is going to come to these nations, man, for what they did to the nation of Israel. Hey, that's just what it is. You can get upset, but hey, it's going to play out, man. The Most High is going to, because we at the end, right? We are at the end. We've been telling our people to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua before it's too late. It's nothing for the Lord to kill 5,200 people, man. Over 5,200 people. The Lord is about to double and triple that, man. Right? Let's continue.
A husband's trapped upstairs in their flat and has poor sight. Please, I expect help from my government.
So many people who feel they're not getting the help that they need.
Not one person, he tells us. We haven't seen a single soul here. We don't even have any water to drink or even have any bread to eat, she goes on.
Wait till this hits America. Because this is coming to America, man. And we ain't talking about the movie. This is going to be real life, reality, man. You're going to be out here stranded. The Most High said his servants are going to eat. His servants are going to drink. But you are going to go. You are going to be hungry and you're going to be thirsty, man. And you're going to cry and howl for vexation of spirit, man. Right? So it would be in your best interest to seek Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. Let this be a sign to you, man. This is a scourge that's sent for amendment, man. These are scourges that you're seeing. But what? The Most High said 2/3 of our people will not turn from their wickedness, nor will they always be mindful of the scourges, man, of the signs, of the things that they're seeing come upon the earth, man. Our people are not going to take heed to it, man. So they're not going to make it. Right?
My daughter's in there with her 2 kids, another man tells us. They've died in that house. There are moments of sheer joy. A young baby is pulled out. After so many hours, she is a real living miracle. She's too young to remember what happened, but her family will remind her she's one who beat the odds on Turkey's terrible day of earthquakes. The baby's mother has somehow kept her alive, and she too has been found. They're both badly dehydrated, and the young mum looks traumatized. This has been a terrifying experience for them all. There are questions about how well prepared they were here for a disaster long predicted to happen. But every time someone is coaxed to safety and guided down the piles of broken concrete which were once their homes, it inspires the rescuers to keep on going.
If you notice, it's the men that's saving the women. But You see, these women over there, they don't have that independent, I don't need a man spirit, man, on them. These women here in America, they're gonna be left out in the cold, man. When this day come over here in America, we're gonna see how much independence you women really got, man. We're gonna see when you can't eat, when you can't find food or water or anything to drink, man. When all hell breaks loose, man. We're gonna see if you got that same independent woman's liberation spirit on you, man. Right? These women over there in Turkey and Syria, they love their men, man. Right? They know how important their men are. For one of this being these reasons, this reason right here. Men crawling up the building to rescue their women, man. But you see, here in America, these women, like I said, they don't need a man. So therefore, they're going to have to fend for themselves, man. We're going to see what women are going to climb up buildings and jump through windows, right, to help these other women, man. We're going to see how that's going to play out, right? Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately. So the disciples came to Yahushua, right? Saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world, man? So they asking Yahushua, the Messiah, right? King of Kings, Lord of Lords, right? When is going to be the end? When are the signs? What are the signs that the end is near? When you're going to make your second coming, right? Right? So let's jump to 6. No, Salakia. Yeah, let's jump to 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. You got that going on. World War III has started. Right? And it's going to spread rapidly. Right? See that ye be not troubled. Who? See that who be not troubled? The disciples, the ones that follow Yahushua, man. So in that same sense to this day, the servants that's doing this work, man. The ones that's feeding the sheep, doing the things to the best of their ability to follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Right? It says, see that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation. You see that going on. Right? China against America. Russia against America. Iran against Israel. Right? North Korea against America. NATO coming against America. Right? So all of these nations are against each other, right? It says, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, man. Diverse meaning like places that you wouldn't normally get a earthquake. You got them. Right? Real bad, 7.8. This came in an instant, suddenly, man. Right? So I got one more and then we're going to close out.
But there are far more suffering, far too many mothers consumed by grief as the wafer thin hope they were clinging on to finally disappears. The rescuers don't give up, though. There are frantic efforts to try to resuscitate her boy. They try and they keep on trying. This is a young life they cannot save. This region is probably uniquely ill-equipped to cope with a natural disaster of this scale, and the heartache and grief is going to grow over the next few days and weeks. Alex Crawford, Sky News in Antakya, Southern Turkey.
Yeah.
The desperation is...
I just want to get an image right here. Right? Right? See, as long as it's, happening, right, to these nations, they don't care, man. Right? They just worried about their people. But you see, our people, we worry about all these other nations when nobody's worried about us. Right? We need to come together as a people. Which we know is not gonna happen because you got some wicked ass niggas in Israel, man. You got 2/3 and you got the elect. Lord willing, I'm part of that innumerable multitude, man. Right? That elect number. But 2/3 of our people, they're gonna have this face as well. Right? 2/3 of our people are going to have that face as well, man. You know? That's what's good. It's not gonna be a pretty sight. It's not gonna be a pretty sight, man. So let me get one more, right? All right, Lord willing. Let me get one more. We're gonna shut it down. All right, this is Psalms. Because like I said, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the one that's bringing forth this judgment. Psalms 9 and 16. Right? Psalms 9 and 16. Right? So it says, the Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, Higgaion, Selah. Right? Which we know the wicked is Esau, Edom, but all these other nations, they are in bed with the wicked, man. Right? So you can best believe they got a judgment coming to them as well, man. Psalms 83. Right? Psalms 83 verse 2. I'm gonna start at 1. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. Right? For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, meaning like a nauseum argument, right? Having a nauseum debate, right? And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. All these other nations are proud against the Israelites, man. They have said, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, man. Right? That's what these other nations have done. They came together to oppress Israel that they may be no more in remembrance. And the Most High is going to visit them on this, man. Right? So that's the end game right there. These nations are going to be destroyed. They are going to live in misery in these last days. The Most High is not going to have any mercy on these people, man, because they didn't have mercy on the children of Israel. So I just wanted to go into that. Call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach Yahushua, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And Israel, y'all better get right, man, because the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, ain't got no problem putting you niggas to death as well, man. So until next time, Israel, repent. Seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua while he may be found, because we almost up out of here. Till next time, Israel, love y'all. Shalom.